Have you ever contemplated the emotions and experiences that may accompany solitude in your later years? It often goes unnoticed until it becomes a reality when cherished family members relocate, friends depart from this world, and the rhythm of everyday life grows quieter than it has ever been. The reality is that growing older in solitude can present significant challenges, yet it doesn't have to be a sorrowful journey. Indeed, by adopting the right mindset and cultivating daily habits, it is possible to craft a life that is both fulfilling and meaningful, even in solitude. Before we start, I would really appreciate it if you like this video. You can also help me continue spreading these timeless lessons. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. If you like this video, leave a comment with the number 1. If you don't, comment with the number 0 so I can improve future videos. Now let's get started. In this video, we will discuss 6 important practices to incorporate into your daily routine if you are experiencing the challenges of aging without companionship. These practices go beyond merely passing the time. They focus on maintaining mental acuity, encouraging physical activity, fostering emotional resilience, and genuinely savoring each day. The distinction between feeling lonely and experiencing serene solitude frequently hinges on the subtle decisions you embrace each day. To steer clear of unhappiness, remorse, and feelings of loneliness, I invite you to join me on this journey until the very end. These 6 insights could significantly change your perspective on aging, guiding you to create a life that is fulfilling, meaningful, and uniquely yours. Let's begin our journey. First and foremost, create a daily routine. Starting the day without a clear intention can create a sense of aimlessness, diminishing motivation and leading to a feeling of disconnection from the world around you. As one ages, establishing a well-organized daily routine becomes a significant method for preserving a sense of purpose and direction in life. A routine is about enriching your day with purposeful activities. It's about finding motivation to rise each day, establishing a sense of security, and creating a flow that propels life onward. One of the most significant errors individuals often commit as they age is allowing time to pass them by unnoticed. In the absence of work, family duties, or social engagements, the days may start to merge, leading to a sense of monotony and solitude. Establishing a daily structure empowers you to manage your time effectively, allowing you to steer your day instead of being at the mercy of it. Your daily routine can be flexible and straightforward. It should encompass elements that bring you joy and positivity. Stay mentally active and nurture a sense of equilibrium. Establishing a robust morning routine holds significant importance. The atmosphere it creates influences the entire day ahead. Rising at a consistent hour, tidying your bed, enjoying a nutritious breakfast, and taking time to breathe in the fresh air can significantly enhance your mental and physical health. Consider Robert, a 76-year-old who has enjoyed a fulfilling career as an engineer and is now embracing retirement. Following the loss of his wife, he began to experience restless nights, neglecting meals, and dedicating excessive hours to watching television. He sensed the days drifting by, and the weight of solitude was becoming unbearable. However, once I made the choice to establish a daily routine, everything transformed. He began rising early, enjoying a brief morning stroll, preparing his own meals, and arranging afternoon phone calls with family members. His days took on a new rhythm, his thoughts became more focused, and he no longer experienced the sensation of merely biding his time. Establishing a routine can provide a sense of stability, particularly during times when life may seem unpredictable or isolating. It dispels the sense of emptiness by guaranteeing that each day is filled with flow, purpose, and a sense of progression. Even the most straightforward routines, like tending to the plants at a specific hour, enjoying music in the evening, or reflecting in a journal before sleep, can provide a profound sense of reassurance and stability. When you sense that time is passing too quickly or that your days seem aimless, consider taking small steps to regain a sense of purpose. Outline a morning routine, organize your meals, and allocate time for leisure activities or relaxation. It is essential to actively choose how you allocate your time instead of allowing circumstances to dictate your experiences. A thoughtfully structured routine not only occupies your time, but also imbues your life with a sense of organization, purpose, and progress. Second, make physical movement a priority. One of the most significant errors individuals often commit as they grow older is reducing their pace excessively. As the body evolves with the passage of time, maintaining an active lifestyle serves as a remarkable way to embrace vitality and well-being. It's not merely about maintaining a fit appearance. It's about ensuring your body remains strong, your mind stays sharp, and your independence is preserved. Ceasing to stay active can result in a decrease in muscle strength, flexibility, and vitality, ultimately affecting your overall well-being. Fortunately, staying active doesn't require you to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Engaging in regular, steady movement each day can truly transform your life. A brief stroll, light stretching, or simply standing up and moving about regularly can enhance circulation, fortify muscles, and maintain joint flexibility. The aim is to maintain your physical engagement, ensuring that daily tasks such as rising from a chair, ascending stairs, or carrying groceries remain simple and effortless. Consider Eleanor, a 78-year-old who has spent her career as a dedicated librarian. Following her retirement, she found herself becoming less active, opting to spend more time seated and less time on her feet. Initially, she was unaware of any shifts in her abilities, but as time passed, even basic activities such as bending to retrieve an object or walking for extended durations began to present challenges. She reflected, "I'm simply aging." After becoming a member of a local walking group and incorporating light stretching into her morning routine, she noticed a change almost right away. Her vitality increased, her stance became more upright, and she even began to enjoy more restful nights. Engaging in physical movement is essential every day, rather than something to be done sporadically. Regardless of mobility challenges, there are numerous opportunities to remain engaged and active. Engaging in chair exercises, participating in water aerobics, or simply practicing the motion of standing up and sitting down repeatedly can significantly contribute to maintaining strength and promoting healthy circulation. Incorporating movement into your daily routine is essential, much like the fundamental acts of eating or sleeping. Additionally, engaging in physical activity is among the most effective methods to safeguard your cognitive health. Research indicates that engaging in physical activity may lower the likelihood of experiencing cognitive decline and dementia. Engaging in physical activity not only enhances your muscle strength, but also promotes better blood flow to the brain, alleviates stress, and keeps your mind actively involved. For those who may have taken a break from physical activity, it's important to ease back in gently. Consider beginning with a brief 5-minute walk, incorporating some gentle stretches in the morning, or engaging in light housework that encourages you to stay on your feet. Consistency is essential. As you engage in movement, you'll find that it gradually becomes more effortless. Before long, you'll notice a remarkable increase in your strength, health, and energy levels each day. If you are still engaged with this video and appreciating the insights shared, kindly comment with the number 2 below to indicate your presence. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and activate the notification bell to ensure you stay updated with all our videos. Your support enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires our audience. Let us proceed onward. Thirdly, maintain social engagement. One of the most challenging aspects of growing older in solitude is the slow decline of social ties. As friends relocate and family members become engrossed in their own pursuits, it often leads to a greater tendency to embrace solitude. However, loneliness poses a significant risk to both mental and physical well-being. Research indicates that feelings of loneliness can be as detrimental to health as smoking or obesity, heightening the chances of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. There is encouraging news. Loneliness does not have to be an inevitable aspect of growing older. Choosing to remain socially engaged is a vital decision, and it stands as one of the most significant daily practices you can cultivate. Even brief social interactions, such as a quick phone call, a chat with a neighbor, or a warm exchange at the grocery store, can significantly enhance your emotional well-being. Fostering human connection is essential, and nurturing relationships deserves the same level of importance as maintaining a healthy diet or staying physically active. Consider Frank, an 80-year-old man who has lost his spouse. Following the loss of his wife, he began to find himself increasingly isolated, spending hours in front of the television and hoping for a call that never came. He reassured himself that his children were occupied, that his friends were engaged in their own pursuits, and that he preferred not to impose on anyone. As the months went by, he began to feel increasingly isolated, and even the simplest tasks started to seem daunting. Everything shifted when he chose to extend his hand. He began reaching out to an old friend weekly, became a member of a local senior group, and even enrolled in an online chess club. In just a matter of months, he experienced a renewed sense of vitality, engagement, and connection that he hadn't felt in years. Social engagement can take many forms and doesn't necessarily require large events or gatherings. It's about those little significant connections that serve as a reminder that you belong to something greater. Engaging in social activities can be as simple as sending a text, inviting a friend for coffee, or participating in a group that aligns with your interests. The important thing is to incorporate socializing into your daily routine. Even in the absence of nearby friends or family, modern technology offers unprecedented opportunities for connection. Video calls, online forums, and social media provide opportunities for connection, enabling you to interact with others regardless of your location. Numerous older adults have discovered that participating in online communities provides them with a feeling of connection and belonging. Even in moments of solitude, the sense of connection in the world has never been stronger. All it takes is the courage to begin your journey. In reality, loneliness transcends the mere state of being by oneself. It's about experiencing a sense of disconnection. One effective approach to combat that feeling is to actively participate in the world around you each day. The more you connect, the simpler it becomes. Before long, you'll find yourself surrounded by individuals who enrich your life with joy, engaging conversations, and a sense of purpose. Fourth, ensure your mind remains engaged. One of the most significant errors individuals encounter as they grow older is allowing their mental faculties to decline alongside their physical abilities. It is often believed that cognitive decline is simply an inevitable aspect of aging. However, in truth, your mind flourishes with engagement. Similar to how muscles can weaken without exercise, the brain may lose its sharpness if it isn't regularly stimulated. The encouraging truth is that you possess the ability to maintain a sharp, engaged mind, brimming with curiosity, regardless of your age. Engaging your mind doesn't require tackling intricate puzzles or diving into overwhelming subjects. It's about participating in endeavors that stimulate your intellect, present fresh concepts, and nurture your sense of wonder. Engaging in activities such as reading, acquiring new skills, playing strategic games, writing, or enjoying meaningful conversations can significantly enhance cognitive sharpness and bolster memory retention. Consider Janet, a 74-year-old retired educator. Upon retirement, she discovered that her days were spent in front of the television, and she sensed that her mental acuity was not what it once was. She observed that she was misplacing little items, such as her keys, and struggling to recall her shopping list. Concerned about maintaining her cognitive clarity, she decided to implement a straightforward adjustment. She began to immerse herself in reading once more, engaging in crossword puzzles each morning, and enrolling in an online Spanish class. In just a matter of weeks, she began to notice a change. Her concentration sharpened, she became more involved, and she discovered fresh topics to discuss during her social interactions. Your mind functions similarly to a muscle. The more you engage with it, the more robust it becomes. One of the most effective methods to maintain engagement is to push yourself with fresh experiences. Engaging in music, exploring a new pastime, or altering your daily habits can stimulate your mind to forge fresh connections, promoting flexibility and resilience. It's also about maintaining cognitive vitality. Stimulating your mind can also alleviate feelings of monotony and sadness. Engaging in learning, creation, or problem-solving brings about a rewarding feeling of achievement. The feeling of advancement, regardless of its size, provides a motivation to embrace each new day with anticipation. If you are still engaged with this video and appreciating the insights shared, kindly leave a comment with the number 4 below to indicate your presence. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and activate the notification bell to stay updated with all our videos. Your support enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires you. Let us proceed onward. Fifth, engage in gratitude and reflection. One of the most impactful practices you can embrace daily to foster a sense of tranquility and joy is to cultivate gratitude. As we grow older, it's common to dwell on what has slipped away: relationships, chances taken, the vibrancy of youth, and even our well-being. However, redirecting your attention to what remains can profoundly change your perspective. Gratitude involves acknowledging life's challenges rather than overlooking them. It's about making the conscious decision to acknowledge the positive aspects that remain, even amidst challenging circumstances. Taking a moment each day to consider what you appreciate can enhance your spirits, alleviate stress, and potentially benefit your overall well-being. Research indicates that individuals who consistently engage in gratitude practices tend to experience reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety, enjoy improved sleep quality, and cultivate a deeper sense of purpose in their lives. What's the most exciting aspect? It's complimentary, straightforward, and requires just a few minutes of your time each day. Consider George, a 79-year-old who once dedicated his life to serving as a firefighter. Following the loss of his beloved wife, he became consumed by a profound sense of loneliness, often revisiting cherished memories and grappling with the feeling that life had lost its significance. However, a significant transformation occurred when he began maintaining a gratitude journal. Each morning, he took a moment to jot down 3 things that filled him with gratitude, ranging from significant joys like the laughter of his grandchildren to the simple pleasure of a warm cup of coffee. As the years passed, his viewpoint evolved. He continued to feel the absence of his wife. Rather than dwelling on his losses, he started to appreciate the blessings that remained in his life. Contemplation holds equal significance to appreciation. Setting aside a few moments each day to sit in tranquility, inhale deeply, and reflect on your thoughts can foster a sense of balance and serenity. Engaging in daily reflection, whether through prayer, meditation, or simply enjoying the outdoors, provides an opportunity to clear your mind, alleviate stress, and concentrate on what is truly significant. For those new to the concept of gratitude, begin with simple steps. Every morning or evening, pause to reflect on 3 moments that brought you joy throughout the day. Perhaps it's a cherished melody, a delightful dish, or a thoughtful compliment from someone you don't know. As you cultivate the habit of directing your thoughts toward positivity, you will discover that experiencing joy in the simple moments of life becomes increasingly effortless. Life will inevitably present challenges, yet your happiness is not determined by the events that unfold. Your response is what truly matters. Embrace the practice of gratitude and reflection each day, and you'll discover that even in moments of solitude, you are never genuinely alone. Step 6. Discover a method to assist others. One of the most effective ways to alleviate feelings of isolation and enrich your life is by extending a helping hand to another person. It may appear to be an unexpected suggestion nonetheless. In moments of feeling low or alone, it's natural to turn your attention inward. However, the reality is that sharing with others can be among the most fulfilling paths to discovering meaning and happiness in your own life. Assisting others can take many forms, and it doesn't always require grand, transformative actions. Engaging with those around you can take many forms, whether it's reaching out to a neighbor, lending a hand in community service, guiding a younger individual, or simply sharing a warm greeting with someone you encounter. Establishing a routine of generosity can serve as a meaningful way to engage with the world, reinforcing the notion that you possess valuable insights, compassion, and a wealth of experience to share. Consider Margaret, an 82-year-old retired nurse. Upon retirement, she experienced a profound sense of having lost her direction in life. With her children now adults, her social network had diminished, leading to days that often passed with little interaction. Rather than allowing loneliness to take over her life, she chose to dedicate her time to volunteering at a nearby food bank. Initially, it started as a few hours each week, but soon she discovered that she eagerly anticipated it each day. She formed new connections, experienced a sense of purpose, and above all, discovered a renewed sense of satisfaction. The straightforward gesture of giving fosters a sense of connection. Shifting your attention away from personal challenges allows you to concentrate on creating a positive impact regardless of its size. Providing guidance, being a supportive presence, or simply exchanging a warm smile reinforces the idea that your contributions are valuable and meaningful. Even with physical limitations, there are still meaningful ways to contribute. Crafting heartfelt letters to cherished friends, guiding the younger generation through online platforms, or serving as a beacon of support for those in your community are all meaningful ways to make a positive impact. Engaging in the act of giving enriches your life with a profound sense of purpose, nurturing your spirit and filling your heart with joy. If you are still engaged with this video and appreciating the insights shared, kindly comment with the number 6 below to indicate your presence. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and activate the notification bell to ensure you stay updated with all our videos. Your support enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires you. Let us proceed onward. Concluding reflections. As we conclude this video, I invite you to take a moment to consider these 6 daily habits. Growing older doesn't equate to experiencing solitude. The subtle, deliberate decisions you embrace each day shape your experience of connection or solitude. Establishing a routine, staying active, engaging socially, keeping your mind sharp, practicing gratitude, and giving to others are all habits that can profoundly enhance your daily life, making it more meaningful, rich, and rewarding. It is important to recognize that while we may not have power over our situations, we do have the ability to choose our reactions to them. Life is a journey filled with changes, and while people may enter and exit our lives, the power to cultivate joy, find purpose, and foster connections lies solely within you. By embracing these habits, you will discover that solitude can be a fulfilling experience rather than a source of loneliness. There remains an abundance of experiences to share, joys to savor, and countless reasons to greet each day with optimism. If this video struck a chord with you, take a moment to reflect on which of these 6 actions you can begin implementing today. There's no need to transform everything in a single moment. Even the tiniest step forward can set off a chain reaction that transforms your entire perspective on life. We appreciate your presence with us today. We welcome your thoughts and feedback. We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Please tell us one valuable lesson you learned today and how you intend to incorporate it into your daily life. We value your insights greatly, so please feel free to express them. Your feedback inspires and uplifts us tremendously. If you found this video enjoyable and beneficial, we would appreciate your support through likes, subscriptions, and shares. Your support enables us to keep producing valuable content that informs and inspires our audience. Thank you for joining us, and we eagerly anticipate your presence in our next video.